Hey, what's up? It's Randy. What's going on? And welcome to another episode of my channel. Thank you for joining me today. Guess what time it is? It's lunchtime. But more importantly, it's time to eat. And I got a pretty good one here for you today. Actually, I tried to do this one a little while back, but I ended up not doing it. But I've been meaning to. I'm here at Jimboy's Tacos to get the 6-pack of their famous tacos. Now, these tacos are probably the best. In my opinion, they're probably one of the best. But what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a little bit of history on Jimboy's. They have an interesting history from Northern California. And I'm going to show you the tacos, man. They're real special. They are special, and they taste delicious, and they're incredible. Probably one of the best I've ever had. So let's check this out. It's 12 o'clock somewhere. It's called the Original American Taco. Hey, what's up? I'm back. I got the tacos. I had to go in. They don't have a drive-through at this location, so I had to go in and ordered, and that's how I got a couple little clips of the inside. And yeah, here we are. Let's check this out. I got my tray set up. Got the tacos right here. They come in a nice little box. Actually, it's kind of a blank bag. I was hoping to get a Jimboy's logo on the bag, but we'll hold up one of these, one of the tacos. Now, their taco sauce is incredible. It's very good. Very, very, very good. Got a bunch of that. Got some jalapenos. And I got some onion. Got a bunch of hot sauce here. So we're going to set this all kind of right here. Actually, what I'm going to do is set this down like this, and then just grab one at a time. I think that'll be easier. It's got a lot of hot sauce. And from home, Diet Mountain Dew. So that's my drink for today. Get a little caffeine boost. We're getting a little rain today. Actually, all the way up till Saturday, from yesterday to Saturday. Getting some pretty good rain, a lot of snow in the Sierras. So yeah, I'm sitting here, can't crack the window too much because the rain's coming down. I'm sure you can see it there. I got my rain jacket on too. And yeah, let's dig into this. Now, Jimboy's, here it is right here. Jimboy's. Woohoo! I'm gonna hold two of them up. Jimboy's Tacos. That's a good picture right there. All right. Yeah, these tacos are pretty amazing. They've been around this area. They started off in 1954 in Kings Beach, California, which is basically North Shore Tahoe. And it's on the California side, though. It's before you get to the state line there, but on the north side. And they started in 1954 out of a trailer, and then eventually they became so busy that one of the, I think it's like the owner of Kings Beach at the time, he owned the town, I guess, or owned a lot of the property around there. Anyway, he set them up in a location right on there, right there on North Tahoe Boulevard. And that was their first location, and that's back in 1954. And what they said is that there's a lot of there was the famous Cal Neva Resort right there, right on basically on the state line right there. and Frank Sinatra used to own that place. And so a lot of the Rat Pack, they're saying, you know, I did a little research on the place, and they're saying that a lot of the Rat Pack used to go to Jimboy's Tacos, get the tacos, and Bonanza, Ponderosa Ranch is right up there, Incline Village. They did a lot of the filming for Bonanza there and other movies and stuff like that. And they said Michael Landon used to feed the whole cast and crew with Jimboy's Tacos, and that's pretty cool. You know, Lauren Green, you know, they said that all those guys used to go in there and get the tacos, and then they have it ordered and stuff like that. So I thought that was kind of neat, kind of interesting history. And they were really one of the first. No one really even knew what like tacos were at the time, 1954, you know. It's kind of a new thing. I think it's even way before even Taco Bell even started doing their thing, and you know, some of the other places. But I think they were pretty much kind of one of the first ones that did the, you know, the tacos, you know, kind of in a fast environment, you know, fast food type of thing. And they credit them also for kind of being the first to franchise too, because they franchised through Sacramento, and that's really kind of where they got their footing, you know, in Sacramento. They put up several stores around Sacramento, but I was reading up, and they were saying that they're kind of one of the first ones to start the whole idea of franchising a business, you know, which is kind of cool, you know. But you know, I'm not sure if McDonald's and, you know, all those places were doing it by then or not, but they're probably all kind of doing it, you know, right around the same time. But they kind of credit them for kind of starting the idea of franchising and stuff like that. What they're known for, here is the taco right here, and what they're known for is their seasoned meat is really the taste of the whole thing. And then they have the Parmesan on the outside. They were one of the first ones to start doing that. Put a little Parmesan cheese on the outside, but what's inside of it is, let me raise this up here, is lettuce, cheese, the meat. The seasoned meat is so good. And, you know, the corn tortilla, and cheese and meat and lettuce. And what I do is I put a little onion on there. They gave me some little onion packs here, so I dump a little onion on there, actually, and then I put some jalapeno, and the sauce. Now I grabbed several of these sauces. I put a couple on each one of them, actually. Let's see here. Let's put them right there. But yeah, nice rainy day. What better way to enjoy a nice rainy day than Jimboy's Tacos, having some tacos, man. Especially a California place, you know. And that's another thing, is they ended up, you know, the Cal Neva, they were saying that, you know, the Frank Sinatra, and that's another interesting thing about that area too, is the Cal Neva, kind of off the subject a little bit, but Frank Sinatra owned that place, and it's kind of rumored that he, you know, Elvis Presley would visit, and I think they'd all play there, you know, they'd probably all do their shows there and stuff. But it's rumored that Frank Sinatra bought that place just because he got such bad service from a waiter that he ended up buying the place just so he could fire the waiter or something like that. I heard the story. I'm going to research it a little bit more, and I'm probably going to end up doing a vlog on that eventually, but kind of off the subject. But anyway, all those guys that were hanging out at the Cal Neva during that time, and, you know, filming at Ponderosa Ranch and, you know, all that, they would patronize Jimboy's Tacos. They would buy the Jimboy's Tacos. So it's pretty cool, you know, and that's Kings Beach, North Shore, Lake Tahoe. And in Kings Beach, another interesting thing about that place is they have a big celebrity golf tournament every year. I mean, big celebrities, you know, Justin Timberlake, Tony Romo, Stephen Curry, you know, all the big, you know, big names that play golf and stuff like that. Pretty famous people. There's a big tournament up there. All right, so let's do a bite of this. But as you can see, there's the Parmesan right there on the outside, and a lot of it falls off into the little sleeve here. So I just kind of scoop it up a little bit with the edge of the taco. But here we go. Oh man. I swear, there's nothing quite like this. So good. They're a little messy, but they do have these little sleeves like I was talking about here. And so it kind of catches most of the stuff here. Oh man. I was really craving this. A little on the expensive side though. Go ahead and brace yourself on this one here, because a 6-pack of tacos is now $17.55 before tax. $1.36 plus with the tax comes out to be $19.48. And that's for 6 of them. They used to have a better price for their 6-pack back when prices were more reasonable, and excuse me. And it used to be that they ran a coupon in the penny saver. I don't know how many of you people remember the penny saver. It was before the internet, obviously, but it was a little paper where you'd advertise stuff for sale, like a bike for sale, or a bed, or a dresser, or something like that. Or people would advertise their lawn businesses. In fact, I did that back in the day. I advertised my lawn maintenance business in there, but anyway, it was just kind of a little paper, but a lot of people would read it pretty religiously, you know, and a lot of people, it was pretty popular. But if I recall, at that time they had a pretty good deal, like a little discount coupon in the penny saver, and you'd save a few dollars. I think back then the whole 6-pack of them was about, I don't know, maybe like $12, I think, something like that. And obviously, you know, things have gone up, you know, but that was quite a while ago, so it's only gone up maybe about $5. But still, you know, it's kind of pricey. But I tell you what, once you taste them, you'd pay double. I know I would, for sure. And you know, in a bar atmosphere. And that's another thing I was going to say is there's a place called Swabby's along the Garden Highway that does the similar tacos to these. I mean, they rival the Jimboy's tacos, and I think they got their idea from Jimboy's, but they do the whole Parmesan thing on there. It's been a while since I've had those, but there's this place out there called Swabby's. It's a bar, kind of a biker bar. You know, it's outdoor. They have a lot of live music, stuff like that. It's right on the Garden Highway, right along the Sacramento River. And yeah, their tacos are incredible too. And that's something that I'm gonna probably end up going out and doing a vlog on that at some point too. But I really feel like Jimboy's kind of started the whole thing. But those Swabby's tacos, man, ooh, they are so good. And that point I was trying to make is, like, in a bar atmosphere, they really charge quite a bit for those. This really isn't that bad of a price for 6. I mean, it's probably like kind of a bar price, but out there, for, I don't even know, I haven't even been out there in a long time, but I would imagine, you know, a 6-pack of those out there would probably be well over $20, you know, for sure. Maybe even close to $30, you know. I forget how you buy them there. I think you buy them in 3s. I don't want to say that it was probably $12 to $15 just for 3 of them at the time, something like that. But anyway, so good. There's one down. I probably won't sit here and eat all of them in front of you guys, but I just wanted to kind of show the tacos and talk a little bit about them. And but yeah, here's another one here. Jimboy's. Try to get a good thumbnail. But yeah, you know, it's kind of cool that they're kind of from this area. And it did say they have over 40 locations now. And they even have, they have them mostly in California, some in Nevada, and then some in a few in Texas. I'm not sure exactly where in Texas they have them, but there is a few in Texas that they do have. And here is the, this one has a little bit more of the Parmesan here, as you can see right there. Look at all that. Ooh. And they have the grease. There is you know, these probably aren't the most healthiest things for you, because they do have a lot of grease and stuff, but man, they sure taste good. And yeah, put a little onion, little jalapeno, and then a couple more of the sauces here. Yeah, it's just kind of cool, you know. It's kind of a Northern California staple, really. I mean, anybody that lives around here, you know, Jimboy's, you know. And another thing is they used to, especially around this area, if you know this area, there's a big swap meet flea market kind of thing that's real popular. It's called Denio's Farmers Auction and Farmers Market and Auction. I'm not sure if they even have the auction part of it anymore, but it's a real, it's changed a little bit nowadays, but it's real popular. And they actually used to have, and I think they still do have a location, but the Jimboy's location used to be inside Denio's. And man, that was the whole treat. That's why a lot of people would go there, is to hang out, look around, check out some stuff, and then get some Jimboy's tacos. The line was always pretty long, but now I believe, it's been a while since I've been out there, but I believe there is a location right outside the Denio's auction, Denio's market. And I believe that it does still get really busy there. I mean, it's literally just like right across the street from from one of the main entrances right there. They have a Jimboy's location, and I think it was because it was just growing so much that they needed to get basically a franchise basically right there, you know, a bigger place, so they could probably serve more people. But man, going to Denio's, that was always the treat, man. That was always the thing to get, was the Jimboy's tacos. I mean, I just remember that from going there when I was younger, and it's just always just something you'd look forward to. Now it's changed a little bit. They have some other types of food in there and stuff like that, and you know, it's you know, it's different now. But not sure. See all kinds All kinds of people at Walmart parking lot, that's for sure. There's a lady behind me. I'm not sure why she's parked behind me, but looks like she's just sitting there tripping out on something. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm not moving anywhere right now, so all right, here we go for number 2 here. Check it out. Man, so good. Damn. Just a combination of everything in the way they make them and stuff, man. It's just really, it's hard to beat this taco, honestly. I mean, it's almost kind of like something you would bake at your house. It almost tastes like home tacos, but their seasoning in their meat really makes the flavor. And then of course that Parmesan on the outside, and then, you know, the lettuce and the cheese and everything. It's just, man, it's just so good. It's really hard to beat this taco. I mean, it's, like I said, the only one that's ever been really close to it that I would consider maybe even being even a little better than this is the Swabby's tacos. And I haven't had those in a while, like I said, but I am going to probably try to do a vlog on that eventually. But man, those are incredible too. So, but anyway, yeah. Man. They're a little messy, especially to eat them inside of a car like this. Oh man, so good. Have a little bit of my Diet Mountain Dew. One of my favorite sodas is this right here, Diet Mountain Dew. I would say Diet Dr. Pepper is one of my favorites, also Diet Mountain Dew, Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke. I like them all, but every once in a while I'll buy the Diet Mountain Dew. It's just kind of a treat. Most of the time I'll either buy Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi. It's kind of a standard to have at my house most of the time, but once in a while I'll buy the Diet Mountain Dew, and good stuff. But yeah, I think I covered everything pretty well with this. It's just kind of a cool kind of a Northern California story, you know, and not a lot of people realize that, you know. They're from Kings Beach, you know, Lake Tahoe, beautiful area. I mean, it's incredible. It's world known, you know. But that's where it all started, right there. And I thought it was kind of interesting that they were one of the ones that had the idea of franchising too, you know, which is kind of cool. And now I'm not sure, like I said, if they were the very first ones to do that or not, but they're saying that they do credit them to kind of starting that idea of doing that with food businesses like this and stuff like that, fast food and stuff. So pretty cool. I thought it was kind of an interesting story, and I thought with the whole Cal Neva being there and all the celebrities, Dean Martin, you know, the Rat Pack, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., and then the actors, Michael Landon, Lauren Green, and you know, just pretty cool, you know. And the fact that Michael Landon bought, you know, for the cast and crew, and, you know, bought Jimboy's tacos, you know, it's kind of got some cool American history, you know, kind of a pop culture history a little bit. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think I'm going to end up eating the rest of them in a few minutes here, but I think I'm going to wrap up the video. I do want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me on this vlog, hanging out with me on my lunch, man. I appreciate it. And I hope you got a little information about Jimboy's. I didn't have a great deal for you price-wise today. I usually try to get a better deal, but I just couldn't find any coupons for what I wanted, and I love the tacos, although they do have other things on their menu that is very delicious also, and sometimes they do have these little combo meals that are usually a little bit pretty good prices on those, but you can't really, they don't really send out coupons and stuff like that, so you can't really get a great deal at Jimboy's. But I just thought, you know, as a treat, you know, making the video and stuff like that, I would go ahead and get the 6-pack of tacos and just kind of go for it and show them and stuff like that. And I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. And then also check out some of my other videos. I've recently done some other videos, and I have some short reels that are getting quite a few views and stuff like that. There's a movie that's being filmed in Sacramento. Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, got some good short reel clips of those, and I have kind of a variety of vlogs. So, you know, check out some of my other videos if you could. I have other food vlogs also, fast food. I do, like I said, I do like to try to get notify people of good deals, you know, because I like to eat, but I also like a really good deal. So I definitely, it's kind of a win-win, you know, when I can eat and then also get a good deal, you know. So but anyway, thanks again. I really appreciate it. And until next time, we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. See ya.